Yeah, way improved. Vastly improved.
Way improved, but compared to the fighters that, not to disrespect Charles Martin or Tyson Fury, I'm just speaking the truth. Like I said, Martin fought some good fighters. Fury fought some good fighters. You know, Wilder fought a lot of experienced fighters. Look at their records. You know what I mean? You compare these people's records and their wins and their losses. The people that Wilder fought have more wins if you put them all together. Or actually, if you don't put, because Wilder has more wins than Spilka, and he has more wins than Tyson Fury. You know, and more wins than Charles Martin. But if you stop at 20 fighters, or 21, 20, about 20. How many is it for Tyson Fury? 20, so, right? When you stop at their fights and you can see Deontay Wilder still fought the better competition back then, based on the people's records. Based on their records, man.
Wow.
It's the truth.
You're gonna make a lot of people. You're gonna make a lot of Tyson Fury fans mad, saying that Wilder got a better resume than Fury.
He does. Wilder's
gonna be coming for you.
A longer and better resume. It's just the truth. I know the Fury camp probably doesn't want to hear it, and they believe beating up on a 40-year-old man makes you great. That's what they believe. That's all I want to say. You know what I mean? They believe that beating up on a 40-year-old man makes you great. Because in a rematch, he will be 40. You know what I'm saying? He will be 44 or 41. Right, so.
Everybody can't age like Floyd did.
Now, Floyd was a master of his craft. He knew all the little tricks, like Berto said. You know what I mean? That's why Floyd don't want to fight no more. You know why Floyd don't want to rematch nobody? People get mad at Floyd rematching. It's the same thing when I used to play my video games. I don't really rematch nobody either because you learn my technique. Floyd don't want to rematch nobody because after you fight him, you know what he does.
Exactly. You're going to learn your style.
Yeah. That's why you don't rematch people. You know? Look at Andre Berto did the other day when he fought Floyd. He told everybody what Floyd does. He takes his breather here. He does this. He does that. You know, when a manual's out there, eventually somebody's gonna beat you. But everybody spitting out the manual. Everybody's saying, yeah, call this person. He'll tell you this. Call that person. Tell you that. With social media out there, you can find the tricks to beat anybody.
That blueprint. You gonna give that blueprint away.
Look what happened to Ronda Rousey. Shoot.
Yep. They know the boxer practice gives her the most problems. Now, every fight she fight, they gonna try to use that same blueprint that Holly Holm used.
Yep.
So that's the perfect scenario, man. If we can get Tyson Fury to win that rematch, get Wilder to beat Povetkin, that sets up the unification with Fury and Wilder. Huge fight.
Be the best fight for boxing. I think that's better than people. I don't no disrespect Charles Martin, but I feel like just a Fury and Wilder fight would fix the heavyweight division for another 20 years.
Definitely, they both capable of doing that. Before we wrap up, man, I'm gonna go off topic a little bit, man. What do you think, Ronda Rousey? You think she coming back, man? Or she involved with these movies, man? I wanted to see her come back.
Last champion a striker beat was Chris Cyborg. She defeated one of the UFC champions, and she went to do acting. You know, Holly Holm. I believe some people may not believe this, but I do believe that Ronda Rousey may come back. May not be against Holly Holm. You know, I believe Holly Holm may have retired Ronda Rousey with that.
You think Holly Holm took her soul from her?
Yeah, I believe that Holly Holm with that type of performance.
I was like, damn, man, I was hoping to see her at the UFC 200. They talking about she ain't fighting, she got a movie pushed back. I'm like, come on, man. You might be right, man. Holly Holm probably done took her soul from her.
Yeah, she retired her.
Probably what done went down. Who you think gonna win out of Miesha Tate and Holly Holm? Who you think gonna win that?
Well, hopefully Miesha Tate takes Holly Holm to the ground because that's what Ronda Rousey did not do. Miesha has some good ground game. She has some good stand-up game. I believe that Holly Holm hasn't fought somebody long enough, tall enough. So when she fights 17-5, Miesha Tate, it was more to me like it was just because Ronda was such a great jiu-jitsu artist. You know what I mean? She couldn't beat Ronda because of that. But Miesha Tate, I believe, has a chance against Holly Holm. I still say Holly Holm may win, but if anybody's gonna beat Holly Holm, And if it's not going to be Ronda Rousey, she's going to be Miesha Tate or Miesha Tate, Chris Cyborg, and maybe Juliana Pena. Maybe because of the reach, because you need somebody with some reach to fight Holly. You really do. You can't just. What I seen Holly do to. Huh?
You gotta be able to strike.
Oh, yeah. What I seen Holly do to Ronda Rousey, believe me, I don't think anybody right now, unless it's Miesha, Cyborg, or Juliana Pena because of the reach that can get to her. Also, there's a new girl. I forgot her name. I remember she fought a couple of weeks ago. She's pretty good. She might be an effective fighter. But so far, those three big names are the ones who.
Yeah, the fan in me just want to see Holly Holm win, just to keep the possibility of that Ronda Rousey Holly Holm rematch open. Just the fan in me.
I like Ronda. She did great for the UFC women's division, and her time has passed. And not to diss or anything like that. Her time has passed because that right there, I already see it now. All somebody's gonna do now is run from Ronda and hit her and run.
Hit and run. Yep, that's gonna be the blueprint. Hit and run. The hit and run strategy. That's gonna be it. Let me get two more predictions from you before we head out. What's your prediction on McGregor and Aldo? Who you got winning that?
You mean Dos Anjos, you mean?
Yeah, Dos Anjos. Yeah, I got his name wrong. And McGregor.
McGregor's out of his league. He better not move up.
Oh, I gotta disagree. Go ahead.
McGregor moves up. It's different, man. You know what I mean? When say for example me, right? Right now I'm a light heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Say I want to move up to cruiserweight or move up to heavyweight. I gotta move up with that power. You know what I'm saying? You see, same thing with Floyd. That's the reason why he didn't go fight Gennady. And same thing with, Gennady not going to go fight Ward. You know, you're gonna move up with that power. And I don't think he's gonna take that power with him. That power is because he's a little bit bigger than he is. He's bullying people like Adrian Bronner. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I like Bronner, but at one point in time he was bullying people. And
I gotta give it to you, man. You got heart. That's a bold prediction to go against the cash cow of the UFC, Conor McGregor. I gotta respectfully disagree with you on that one. I can't go against Conor McGregor. Just can't do it. Especially after what he did to Jose Aldo. But I hear Dos Anjos, he's a beast.
Trust me. Conor McGregor's been defeated before, twice. Dos Anjos is in a division where, you gotta execute your opponent. I mean, you gotta terminate your opponent. And I know for sure that when Conor McGregor moves up, fight Dos Anjos, he's gonna make a mistake. If I was him, I'd go fight Nate Diaz first for the money.
Yeah, Nate Diaz would have been an easier opponent for him.
I mean, be an easier opponent because all you gotta do is sit there and talk trash to each other. And you got a good counter left, which will catch Nate Diaz. You know what I mean? But Dos Anjos, I'm sorry, man. He's gonna come with a burst rush at this dude. McGregor. McGregor's not gonna be able to counter because McGregor used to counter somebody who's trying to throw a punch or trying to throw a kick. He's not used to counter a guy like Dos Anjos who's gonna throw punches and kicks at the same time while moving forward. He's in trouble. Trust me. He's in trouble.
Oh wow, that's a bold prediction. Let's end it on this, man. You know I can't let you go without asking you an Amir Khan question. What fight do you think he should take next? The Kell Brook fight or the Danny Garcia fight? If he beats Robert Guerrero, they just made him mandatory for the WBC. So what fight do you think he should take?
Well, where I'm from in Massachusetts, as you can see, B from the Boxing Voice says the same thing. Some people look at a guy and think when he loses, he's done, he's finished. Danny Jacobs is proof that they're not finished. You know what I'm saying? Tyson's also proof that they're not finished. A lot of boxers are proof that if you take a Manny Pacquiao, you know what I'm saying, Timothy Bradley, you guys are proof that if you lose, it's not over. For sure, Amir Khan has the fastest hands in the welterweight division. Okay? Danny Garcia was getting destroyed in that fight against Amir Khan. Okay? He did what a lot of fighters do. And you can do it in the street, you can do it in the ring. You just throw it. You're trying to land it. You know what I mean? You don't see where it's going. But you know, you're just trying to hit him.
He threw it with his eyes closed.
Danny Garcia had his eyes closed, landed a clean shot, had his face turned. Amir Khan went down. You know, Amir Khan is not really thinking about that at that time. He wasn't thinking about the guy trying to hurt him going backwards. You know what I'm saying? But
you think about it.
He didn't think about it. You know what I mean? I mean, I would do the same thing. I probably would have got caught with the same shot, especially fast hands. The second time around is why they're avoiding him. They're avoiding Amir Khan because they know the second time around that eyes closed shot will not happen. This is gonna go 12 rounds. He's gonna get outboxed. He's gonna get the box. That's what's gonna happen. That guy's face is gonna be tore apart real bad. Danny Garcia won't be wearing sunglasses. He'll be wearing a face mask walking out the building. You know, that's just the truth, man. You know what I mean? That's just the truth. I think Danny Garcia should continue ducking and keep that win and do what I used to do what Floyd does, no rematch, GG, you know. But it's too late now. The WBC has spoken. There will be a rematch. Well,
who do you want to see him fight then? Kell Brook or Garcia?
I want to see him fight Garcia. Kell Brook.
Yeah, I think Garcia is the bigger fight too, but go ahead.
Garcia is the bigger fight. Garcia is the definite win. Now, some people probably disagree with it, like, oh, this and that. Well, I see this to you people. You know, go to the knockout, hit play, go slow motion. And tell me if that man's eyes are open or if that man's eyes were closed. All right? That man's eyes was closed, all right? And then I know that Danny Garcia likes to say, sometimes you put in a fight that you're supposed to win and you don't win it. When he's talking about that, right, he's talking about Amir Khan. You know what I mean? He's talking about Amir Khan, his experience with Amir Khan. Because he knew he was put in a position where he was going to freaking lose and he just won.
Got lucky.
Got lucky. That's what he's talking about. A lot of people don't realize that's what he's referring to. That life experience that he had. You know? That's what he's referring to. Prescott just came in. I don't even know what happened to that.
He bum rushed a young. I think he had 16. Yeah, he had 16 fights going into that. He's young, basically. What the word they use? Prospect. He's a prospect, man. Those things are bound to happen to you. They can happen to you at any point. You 16 fights in.
But if he fights Prescott now, he'll kill Prescott.
Oh yeah. Is Prescott even fighting? I think Prescott's retired.
I know he's not fighting, but if I was Amir Khan, I would do this, right? I would purpose this. People like
retirement.
This is what these guys do. They love to talk trash about Amir Khan. They like to think like that all the time. I mean that, you need to fight Prescott. You need to redeem yourself against Prescott. You need to fight this. All right. We know Danny Garcia is ducking like a chicken. Buck, 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 like a chicken, right? So we got this force now by the WBC. Yeah, okay, so that's one. Prescott is out of commission for a while. He can always give Prescott a payday. Just say, hey, bum, here goes $500,000 so I can just beat you up. You know what I'm saying? Just to redeem myself. This is easy money for Amir Khan, right? The only person that I want to see Amir Khan fight is Danny Garcia. That's the close eye thing, right? I don't want to see Amir Khan fight Lamont Peterson. Mr. Bane, you know, he think he Bane from Batman, keep on juicing himself, but like, no. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that at all. I know for a fact, and it's because of where, you know, I don't want to say nothing that, you know, can be used against him, but where he's from and what he does and who he's associated with is the reason why he's doing those things, because they think it's okay. Lamont Peterson is the modern day freaking cheater.
Yeah, man, I agree with you on all them points. I would like to see him leave the game, beating Garcia, beating Brook, and then unify with the Thurman Porter winner, and then leave walking away from the game. Those three fights, or then walk away healthy with all your faculties.
Oh, they left the game to him, you know, Floyd and Pacquiao. When they left, they basically left Amir Khan, you know, and they could sit there and say what they want to say. A lot of people are going to say different things. You guys are ducked Amir Khan. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? They could say that, you know, they could, basically, they're the reason why Amir Khan's going to be able to take over. That's why. Because they didn't fight him and finish him when they had the chance. You know, they're going to be the reason. Amir Khan has open field now. People don't realize that. Who's the tallest and the fastest one in the welterweight division? Is it not Khan? Or one of the tallest?
And reach advantage.
Yeah, reach advantage. Khan's going to take over. You know, what do you think Manny Pacquiao would have?
Ran off on the floor twice. Ran off on the floor twice. He started calling, I ain't calling back.